Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
Eagles versus Cowboys. That line right now at DraftKings is looking like it is Dallas minus 5.5 and the total set at 46.5. Let's start off with obviously the biggest news from this week. Jalen Hurts is hurt. We don't know exactly what's happening with the shoulder. Steph, you actually did me the biggest favor in the world this week when you alerted me about an hour before the news broke from Schefter that Hurts might be hurt. He might be missing this game. And your boy went in and bet a shit grip on Mahomes to win MVP. Those odds shifted in a big way, so much so that I bet Hurts coming back the other way as a hedge against it. So I'm in a really good spot. I think that I owe you some money, some agent fees for that one. I might have to send you 10% of that bet. So thank you for that. The Eagles pretty much at this point have the 1 seed locked up. I think it's basically they have to lose out and Dallas is going to have to win out for that to flip. This is a game that could start that, though. What do you think about, one, the MVP race if Hurts does miss some time, and two, what do you think about Minshew? Are we in the science experiment territory?
Yeah, okay, so we are. I will address the MVP thing first. I think that there is one way that Mahomes could just totally lock this up, and he's on pace to do so. If he does break Peyton Manning's regular season record for passing yards, I really feel like he's going to win this, and I don't think that there's going to be a discussion about it. I think that, we see guys repeat too. It's a quarterback award. I saw people getting cute. I don't know where I was reading this. Like, Justin Jefferson is not winning this award. It's not happening, okay? Yeah, I think this could Hurts. What a mouthful. It depends, like, when he comes back. I think they are being a little vague about his injury, probably very, on purpose. So it all depends how KC finishes. They have a kind of light schedule the rest of the way. So could they finish strong? Probably. I'm torn.
The Hurts thing is interesting for me because I do think that there's a chance. Nick Sirianni wants to talk about how he's a warrior, he's the toughest guy in the building. He's built differently.
Yeah.
He's going to be back healthy. I don't know how much of that is just like in outward talk and trying to pump up the guys and make it seem like Hurts is going to come back, or how much of it is real. I feel like they're probably hiding how significant the injury is, and he might be a tough SOB, and I'm sure that he is. I'm not questioning Jalen Hurts at all. I think that he's probably going to be out until week 18. And maybe at that point, they have the number 1 seed locked up. They send him out for 2 series just to say, okay, he's back, he's good, he's ready. Because if he takes off week 16, 17, 18, and a bye, it's going to be 5 weeks until he plays another NFL game.
Yeah.
The Eagles are in deep, deep dog shit if that's happening. That is a big issue for them. Yeah,
it's interesting because I think, there wasn't rumblings that that it was serious for no reason. That had to have come from somewhere. So I'm very hesitant, and it'll be interesting because that changes everything. That is a whole, like you said, they are in some deep doo-doo if that is the situation.
Yeah, deep trouble.
But
all right, so for this game specifically, Gardner Minshew, science experiment, yes, it's in play?
Yeah, it's in play. It's got to be in play.
So I'm kind of there, and I kind of like the Eagles. Everybody thinks the Cowboys are just going to come out and here smash, and Jalen Hurts obviously matters a lot to this Eagles team, but these teams fucking hate each other, and especially this year. You heard both of them last week talking shit, which is why they both didn't cover last week. We were on that for sure. I think it's going to get extra spicy out there. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think this Eagles defense that all of a sudden is now good against the pass. And they used to be bad against the pass, good against the run. Now it has flipped. We got issues all over the place on the Eagles team, but I think that they do come out and have a big week. I like the under 46.5, and I like the Eagles plus 5.5. I'm betting on the science experiment. I'm betting on Gardner Minshew.
And Minshew just spoke at Coach Leach's ceremony of life or funeral. I forget which one it was. This one's for him. And we saw him do this last year. I think he had to come in for a single game as well. I don't think he ended up playing 2. I think it was 1 single game. That kid just plays with heart too. He's one of those guys, easy to root for, easy to bet on for me. Maybe we will see him more than 1 game we don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts. But I think this is also a good spot for the Cowboys to be the Cowboys. And I think, what does Stephen A. Smith say? What can go wrong will go wrong with those Cowboys. And I think this is the perfect spot for it.
Interesting. The only one that I want to put on the board in terms of a player prop in this game is going to be, I like the CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown in this game. I think that he gets it done against this Eagles secondary that is struggling just a little bit. Are there any player props or player in particular that you're going to be targeting, or are we just going to do Minshew props?
Should we do Minshew props? Minshew's probably
Minshew props.
He's probably good for an interception there. I didn't even look at the numbers on this game. I think Goddard is back. If he is, I would like to see where his numbers are at. That'll be interesting. Someone that probably Minshew will rely on a little bit, maybe some check downs. Not sure.
All right, so I definitely want to do some Minshew props. I'm going to do over passing yards on Minshew. Why not? Fuck it.